Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Scarecrow and welcome back to another Call of Duty video. And today I actually wanted to talk about something that occurred to me last night, actually, as I was listening to a gaming commentary about loot boxes. And it occurred to me that I actually survived Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, and so far World War II without spending a single cent on supply drops, and I just wanted to take a moment to kind of be proud of myself. Actually, I'm going to focus on Black Ops 3 in particular because that is the game that I've had the most playtime in by far. Advanced Warfare I didn't get to play for very long, so I didn't get a chance to indulge in that supply drop scheme even if I wanted to. Black Ops 3, like I said, I had by far the most playtime. Infinite Warfare, of course, crashed on PC, so again, didn't have a chance even if I wanted to. And World War II, I don't know, I just haven't been hit with the urge at all, really, to buy supply drops. But focusing on Black Ops 3, I have just about every single weapon in that game, and I've never spent a cent on that game. I am missing, I think, 2 weapons in Black Ops 3, and I have no desire to spend any money searching for those weapons. If they added 20 new weapons into supply drops in Black Ops 3, even last year, or even during its current year, I would have kept going without buying any supply drops. Because I could go into the moral reasons why I don't believe in supporting a scheme like this, why I don't believe in supporting a supply drop system that has odds so heavily stacked against you, and not only that, has weapons in them. You know, Black Ops 3's supply drop model is so exploitative and horrible and damaging to the Call of Duty franchise that I'm glad they moved away from it for Infinite Warfare and COD World War II. But even in those games where the supply drop models are better, Infinite Warfare and World War II have a much better supply drop model where you don't actually get weapons. Well, not in World War II's case anyway. You don't actually get weapons in the supply drops. You can get variants of weapons, but that's about it. The rest is all cosmetic. Because so far, as me recording this, we don't know with Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield leaving the studio whether that'll actually have an effect with them no longer keeping those promises in check. But even with the better supply drop model, there is no incentive or temptation for me at all to buy supply drops. And I lasted through the whole Allier, Tim Martin, hundreds of supply drop opening videos, just that entire craze where it was just everyone was going out and emptying their wallets into Call of Duty to try and get something that they were desperately supposedly needing to further their gaming experience. And I was just there playing away, grinding, doing my own thing. In Advanced Warfare, I still got some damn good variants even though I never spent any money. Black Ops 3, never spent money. Like I said, just about got every single weapon in the game. Infinite Warfare, still got some pretty good variants. Never felt the need to buy supply drops. World War II, I'm definitely not going to be spending any money on the supply drops in that game. Definitely not, because like I said, it's all cosmetic, and I really don't think that I need to spend money in that game. There's no draw there, there's no pull to spend money. I'll tell you one game that does have that for me, and that's Fortnite. And I get that that's contrived and a bit cliched at this point because everybody's spending money on Fortnite now, and that's the new craze. But I feel, I don't know, more satisfied, more rewarded for putting money into a game that has so much more love and attention put into just about every aspect of the game. I'm not spending hundreds upon hundreds of dollars, I'm doing it in moderation. And I'm spending money in a way in that game that doesn't make me feel guilty for partaking in a really shitty business practice like supply drops have become for Call of Duty. Sure, they've gotten better, but seriously, they're also very on the nose. Like, there's constant reminders in World War II to buy supply drops. You go back to Infinite Warfare, supply drops there as well. You know that they want to squeeze every last drop out of you. And you know that like, if you don't spend money in those games, they're looking down on you. Black Ops 3 had this condescending way of just not giving you what you wanted and really jamming it to you, really making you want to buy those supply drops. I'm so glad that I held out. I'm so glad that I didn't give in to temptation. The only time that I've ever spent money on microtransactions on the Call of Duty franchise is actually during Call of Duty Ghosts when I bought some cosmetic skins for about $2 or $3. That's the only time that I've ever bought microtransactions in Call of Duty. And in all honesty, it will probably stay that way until until I feel really incentivized to actually gamble, because that's what it is. Loot boxes and all of that stuff is, in my opinion, is gambling, because that's what you're doing. You're putting money in for a chance at something, and that, in my mind, is what gambling is. When it gets to the point where I feel satisfied and not guilty for partaking in a practice like that, then I may consider spending money. But Call of Duty is in a place right now where I still don't feel that way. It's gotten better, like I said, but in no way would I feel good about myself for buying supply drops. If you guys have bought supply drops, I don't mean to condemn you or make you feel bad for doing so. If you have the money to spend on one of your favorite video games or your favorite gaming franchises, then go right ahead. I just don't believe that it is a very good practice for gaming in general. I think that supply drops and loot boxes and all that stuff are a very bad and damaging influence on the gaming community. And hopefully later down the line, it does get to the point where people are smart enough to realize what they're actually getting into in terms of the odds and the chances of these things and spend less money, or at least spend it a little more carefully. I hate to say it, but YouTube has played a big part in influencing how much money has been spent on supply drops and loot boxes. You think back to, you know, Advanced Warfare, where Ali A and T Martin and Chaos Exansa were just spending hundreds upon thousands of dollars. Sure, they had the money, but they are actually influencing their younger audiences by saying, this is really cool, look how much money I'm spending, and I'm gonna get these really cool items and stuff like that. And sure, those videos were entertaining because on a satisfactory level, it's nice to watch people open loot boxes. There's something about it that is quite engaging and stimulating to our primitive minds. But at the same time, those little kids get this impression that it's totally fine to spend that much money on supply drops and loot boxes, when in reality it's completely ridiculous. The amount of games and even real world items you can buy with that much money is completely insane. Let me know down in the comment section below. Have you guys been able to hold out, or have you given in to supply drops? And let me know if you got anything good from your supply drop experiences if you have actually purchased them. I'm kind of curious to see how many people have actually bought in-game items. Anyway guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. So if you have enjoyed, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I shall see you, beautiful people, in the next video.